to Los Angeles County this morning. We now have 5 wildfires continuing to be fueled by Santa Ana winds that have slightly eased. It is catastrophic and has continued to have tens of thousands of people evacuated, many of them knowing right now that they have lost absolutely everything.
It is a tough scene playing out there, isn't it? Entire neighborhoods completely gone right now.
Every time we do one of these news conferences, something else happens. Like you think it can't possibly get worse, and then you find out there's another fire, or you know, something else has been discovered. Yeah. So it has just been really difficult to watch, and so many of us have friends and family who live there, so it definitely hits close to home. 6:01. Good morning. I'm Deirdre Fitzpatrick.
And I'm Teo Torres. We do have team coverage for you throughout the morning. Melanie Wingo is live in Pacific Palisades. Mike Tassell is at McClellan Air Park, where air tankers are making runs to the south, and meteorologist Tamara Berg will update us on wind conditions.
Let's go ahead and start with the Palisades fire. It's being called now the most destructive fire in Los Angeles history. It started Tuesday morning, and it has virtually wiped out the entire town of Pacific Palisades. At last check, CAL FIRE was reporting about 17,000 acres burned, 1,000 homes destroyed, businesses, other buildings, including the high school, Signature Church, and the downtown area. Now, these crews are working around the clock, and it's still, at this point, they cannot gain any containment on this fire. This is the overnight video that's come in from the Ventura Fire Department from the Palisades fire. Crews trying to douse flames of homes that have already become fully engulfed. They are actively working, trying to protect the houses that are feet away that at this point have not caught on fire.
Meantime, the Eaton fire is the second largest fire burning in the region, scorching more than 10,000 acres. It has resulted in the deaths of 5 people, injuring several others, among them 4 firefighters. Right now, nearly 40,000 homes and other buildings remain threatened by the flames. Officials estimate that it's destroyed more than 900 structures, causing massive damage to the city of Altadena alone. And the most recent fire is the Sunset Fire. It is burning in the famed Hollywood Hills. We're taking a look at that video right there. This is just west of the famous Hollywood sign. You can see there are flames that have spread along the top of the mountains, ridge lines as well. It has burned little more than 40 acres, though, and is prompting evacuations still, a number of them, and warnings in the immediate area, including the Walk of Fame. 2 other fires burning in LA County currently. Those are the Hearst fire and the Lydia fire. We're looking at video of that Hearst fire right there. It is burning in the Sylmar area. It has grown to 900 acres. No word on how many structures are destroyed, but we can see in that footage right there that, boy, the glow right behind the homes, it is just nipping at their heels. So far, crews have been able to get 10% containment on this one. Lydia fire is in a very remote area and has burned 350 acres. Again, 40% contained.
So let's go live now to KCRA3's Melanie Wingo. So Melanie, you're in Pacific Palisades, drove down there yesterday. Looking at the video and talking about the numbers, the scope of this is so overwhelming.
Yes, and what is so striking, Deirdre and Teo, is not only the devastation, but what is still on fire. Setting the scene where we are this morning, we're on Sunset Boulevard, right next to iconic Highway 1, Pacific Coast Highway. And as you can see, it's not what we think of when we think of Pacific Coast Highway, with people driving along the coastline, the gorgeous California coastline, with their convertibles and their windows down and ready to hit the beach. This is utter devastation. It is smoky. It is almost ghost town like out here. All you're seeing drive by are emergency vehicles and utility crews. And also, as you can see from our live picture here on the ground, this road right here, Sunset Boulevard, this is blocked by some police vehicles. We have some video to show you from just up the hill from where we are right now on Palisades Drive. And the reason we are here is because we have such poor connectivity, so we can bring you a live report from this location, but I'm showing you video of what we saw late last night. Just intense flames consuming these structures that are still standing. And from the video, you can see the structure that was on fire. Leading up to it was a trail of devastation. Numerous other buildings were to the ground, reduced to rubble, and then it was almost like the fire chewed through all those structures and then caught that building that you see in our live or in our video there on fire and was consuming that. It's so eerie too, because there was no one up there except us at that time. And then from that video, what you can't hear are the pops and the bangs and the breaking glass and the cracking structure. And also what you can hear this morning, again, speaking to the eerie nature of it all, there are alarms going off on the condos, the buildings, the facilities that are still out here. Those alarms have been going off around the clock, and there's just no one here to turn them off or get them quieted, and there are more bells and that kind of thing up there too. So obviously so much to report on throughout the morning. We will be here on the Palisades fire for at least a couple of hours, and then we will also, here you can see an emergency vehicle coming in. We will also report back as well on what we saw in the Eaton fire, which is over in the Altadena area, which is east of here and a little bit north. So Deirdre and Teo, that's a sense of what's going on here from the Palisades fire. Now back to you.
All right, we're just about out of time. Real quick, Melanie, the wind. How's the wind right now?
Definitely has died down, comparatively speaking, to what we heard the wind gusts were like Tuesday and Tuesday into Wednesday. But when we arrived, certainly we did feel some winds, and also closer to the fires themselves, the winds are much higher.
All right, Melanie, thank you. Stay safe. Appreciate that report.
Let's continue with that with meteorologist Tamara Berg. So you've got the winds dying down a bit, but will it stay like that?
Yeah, you know, we're going to be kind of hopping around in terms of those wind conditions. Right now, it is light, which is great news for those firefighters along the lines of the 5 fires that continue to burn. The other thing I want to show you is the fire temperature. And for this to be detected on the satellite sweep, it has to be intense enough. So it's the Palisades fire that you can clearly see in the overnight that's been putting out the most in terms of the most aggressive fire as far as the intensity of it that continues to burn there as well. I've been looking at the CAL FIRE notes. They said they've been working pretty aggressively with air support on the west side of the fire, while LA Fire Department's been combating some of the eastern side in the overnight hours. Forecast wind gusts. Let's go through the day. So just after the sun comes up, the areas there of purple indicating some of the stronger gusts, and that's going to align with the hillsides and also the mountains. But around the coast, winds not expected to be as gusty. By 3 o'clock in the afternoon, though, that's when those winds jog back up. Malibu, Calabasas area, even LA and downtown, winds gusting up and over 30 miles an hour. Certainly that's going to bear watching. Back to you.
All right, Tamara, thank you.
And look at this. Crews were dealing with another fire last night in Studio City, so it's not very far from that Sunset fire. This one actually started as a house fire. It spread into some brush, ignited other homes before crews could finally contain it. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Just the last thing they need right now. We'll continue following these developments in Southern California, both on air and on our KCRA mobile app. So make sure you have the push alerts turned on, and you will get those very latest updates.